Do you remember the golden CS2 days when cases used to be around like 3 cents? It didn't matter if it's a chroma case, if it's a breakout case, if it's a spring flute case or a phoenix case. All of them were very cheap for a long time. We could have bought them. Currently cases are also dropping. I mean, they're way more expensive than back in the day. But here is a big thing you're not taking a look at, and that cases will be profitable in the near future. Once the supply actually decreases, we won't have all these cases back in the game because they're already discontinued, and this makes just a lot of opportunities for us. As you all know, the CS2 market has recovered from the last couple of days, but I see there being a big problem. A lot of people are saying the market won't crash that bad because not a lot of people used all the red skins, but we'll be covering certain topics that you should definitely stay focused on. You have to think it about that way. For example, not all the red skins were very cheap on the first market the first day. Some of them already were like $40, somewhere in that area. They have doubled, yes, but some of them will be even more expensive, and the cases have seen a big decrease in demand. A lot of people were thinking that cases aren't profitable anymore and the demand shifted. Now a lot of people are buying the cases to hold them for the long run, because by the looks of it, Valve doesn't want to remove the cases actually. They want to keep them for as long as possible until the demand is just gone, and then maybe they will introduce new cases through the Armory, which could stick in the active drop pool, or they will keep on releasing the Genesis terminals, but there is no way Valve actually wants us to stop investing into the game. It would destroy the industry. They're definitely not making a profitable system, not profitable. This is just how you ruin the whole economy of a game. You are making so much money from this game, they're not gonna change anything. Because most of the people, they have bought the reds and they kept them for as long as now. Some of them have reached new all-time highs. It's even better sometimes to unbox a red in a nice condition from a certain case than getting a cookery knife, for example, or something like that. This is absolutely insane. Some cases are definitely not profitable to open, but the gamma case, it definitely could be profitable in the near future. Right now, I would definitely suggest you just look at the market, look where it goes, and we get the gold right now, it would be very happy. Because guys, if you think it about that way, what would happen if all the blues from the cases would be at least $1? This would mean that you pay $2 something for the case, then maybe $1 for the case, depends on which one. And that's maybe like better for some people to open cases in this situation, because out of 400 you get regularly 1 gold. If you use like, I don't know, 500 blues, you get also 1 gold. I'm not sure, I'm not right on the numbers, but you get the logic behind it, guys. Maybe Valve wants to change it, that maybe cheaper skins will be more expensive down the line, but this is definitely just a prediction of mine. Overall, the gallery cases, let's be honest, let's talk about them. I mean, honestly, they are not the best cases in the game, because you can trade up now to cookery knives. Wow, who cares, right? Because honestly, I don't care. I don't like the cookery knives, no matter if it's the Fade. I actually used one. I actually used to have a Fade. I sold it before the update. I'm lucky I kind of sold it, because currently it's selling for like, I'm not sure, like 200 something dollars, and this is insane. On the other hand, some skins from the gallery collection could see a long-term rise because they will be very demanded. They will not be used in trade-ups. Maybe this could also be a bad sign, but overall I think this will be definitely a great investment. It will stay solid in its price. There are not a lot of gallery collection fans out there, so that's why I'm gonna skip this collection, guys. I mean, as you can see currently on the community market, the Dragonfire in the minimal wear version is selling for 240 euros. That's like almost $300. The field tested version is very close to it. It's also selling for $204, I mean euros. This is absolutely nuts. The Starlight Protector went from 60 euros all the way to 57 right now, but that's not that crazy. I mean, overall, we just were covering the Dragonfire, that it would be the best investments out of all the red skins. It currently actually is, it's performing the best, but there are also some other decent skins I wanted to talk about, because the community market is very large. And for example, the See Ya Later has also risen like crazy. As you can see, obviously at the start of the week it was selling for like $3, then it has risen all the way to 40, went slightly down, came a little bit up to 60, and we're currently trading around like 56. But as you can see, we don't have any on the community market right now. This is absolutely insane, because a lot of people are using these skins for trade-ups. And I think on the 30th we'll see a lot of reds coming into the market. Maybe on the 31st also some will join, and the price could go down from the reds, guys. But this will be just a very good opportunity to stack some of these skins up, because we'll be using them. in trade-ups in the future. I mean, you don't have to, but generally speaking, most people will be buying them for trade-ups and the price will rise again after demand goes down. We have just seen how many reds have been used in just less than a week. This is absolutely insane, guys. Give it 2-3 more weeks, the prices will skyrocket once again and reach new all-time highs. I definitely suggest you looking for some skins here for the red ones, because a lot of them are selling for even higher prices on like second party sites like CS Float and other sites. You really have to snap some good ones. As you can see, sometimes they go a little bit cheap and you have the opportunity to buy, like right now for example. They're pretty cheap. I think they will go up like to 150 euros in just a couple of days, maybe even tomorrow, who knows. But as I said, they will come down on the 30th, somewhere in that area, and you will see new opportunities to buy these red skins. Maybe a lot of people are preparing for this moment. Definitely don't sleep on it. I lost a lot of money on this butterfly knife. It's currently worth around like, I guess like 1.3k, somewhere in that area. I spent like 2,000 something on it. It's absolutely ridiculous, but hey, things happen. This is the risk of the market. I never told you guys that knives were the best investment. I just had it for fun because I just like playing with it. As well, I couldn't resist and I've gotten this M9 bayonet as well. I just think it looks very clean. Yes, I know the prices will dip, and no, I'm not gonna trade reverse it. I don't care about it. Also, like most of the gloves lost its value as well. The sport gloves amphibious in the well-worn condition. Not one of the best conditions, but I see these gloves dropping even more. I used to buy them like for $500 somewhere in that area. Currently, they're like 350 on Steam or something. This is absolutely insane. Definitely clean gloves. I'm not selling them because, I mean, hey, if they're gonna be $50, I don't care. I will just keep them because like I unboxed them, you know. So there's like rumors going around that some of the skins from the Genesis collection, the red ones, you can't use them in any trade-ups. But what would happen if new Genesis collections come to the game? And once we reach maybe 2 or 3 collections, you will be able to redeem certain red skins, or maybe like all the skins from these Genesis different collections, for something cool, maybe for some special gloves or for some special knives. It will be very cool. This would mean the prices of these collections would rise, and actually the 40% drop chance for the Genesis terminal will be actually worth it somehow, and very cool feature. Valve definitely has a lot of opportunities for us prepared. We just don't know what they're doing. I mean, they're regulating the market somehow. They had to end the Chinese pumps, if we are honest. Honestly, it was a great update overall. They had to do something about these guys. None of them were actually prepared what's going to happen, because a lot of people are saying that the Chinese were prepared, they knew, they bought all the red skins, but they were overpaying for them all day, all night, and some of the other skins that were very cheaper, they didn't go for them. This is like a big question. Why didn't they go for like this SSG, for example, right? I mean, a lot of people have a lot of red skins, they did very well, but still these skins will be rising. I would not sell yet, but as I said, definitely watch my other CS2 investment videos, so you stay tuned. You don't miss out on any new CS2 updates. Also, if you're interested in like some Armory investments, a lot of these stickers are very cheap. They have never been this cheap before, and I don't see them really going even lower, because like the supply is not that big. Not a lot of people are actually redeeming the stars on this. Let's go for it. I mean, there are definitely some nice skins in it, and we just got the hands of foil. This is guaranteed profit right now. I definitely like this sticker, but this is also a good investment, as I already said. You should definitely take a look at some, because some of them might be very desirable down the line once the CS2 market saturates. Because honestly, with every single day a lot of new players are coming to the CS2 market. They have no idea about the game, they never spent money on it, they have no idea how previous the prices were, they're just spending the money, having fun playing the game. This is the best thing you could do. The Froggle Solo, guys, if you know, you know. So I've predicted that the Froggle Solo will be a good investment. I mean, if you already sold before it dipped, you did very well, guys. Also, I will be giving away these stickers. If you want to participate, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, leave a thumbs up, and I will be giving them away once they're tradable. Also, let me know down below in the comments, what are your investments? What are you like currently buying on the Steam community market or maybe on third-party websites? I've heard some of you have like even access to buff or something, because the prices on there are very cheap, and if you're buying them, the Western market isn't just adapting and you're making guaranteed profit right now. I think this could change if a lot of people keep on abusing this system. This is definitely getting changed. If you're interested in other CS2 investment videos, definitely go ahead, check them out. Also, make sure you join our Discord.